Hey guys, Champion Billy here. So I did get a microphone. If you can see, I did get a microphone just because it's way better for me. But this episode we're going to be talking about Spectacular Spider-Man. So we're going to be talking about the first 3 episodes, and then we're going to be talking about the first 6 episodes for today, and then we're going to be talking about the first 6 episodes for today. So then Spectacular Spider-Man, we start off with these crooks with the enforcers. Showing up. The enforcers are there. With the enforcers there, the enforcers are trying to do a crime, but then Spidey stops them, and then this is like near summer. This is summer break, and then like it's school soon, and then this is episode 1, and then we go over to Oscorp, where we see Vulture, but he's not Vulture yet, but he does have the Vulture wings, but not on him yet. So then Norman fires him, and then he gets mad, and then he tries to go after him. Because he doesn't like Norman since he fired him. And then Spider-Man breaks the pack of the wings and takes out the flying system. Yeah, the battery system or something like that. He did that, and then he does stop him. And we also see J. Jonah Jameson in that episode because he worked for the Daily Bugle. And then in the second episode, Doc Connor's place, Liz is one of the popular girls, and we see her asking Peter if like she can help. No, even in the if she can help her like study. If she can help her study, and then we see in Doc Connor's place with Eddie's there too. Eddie Brock and Gwen. And then Doc Connors and his wife are there too. And then we see Max Dillon trying to put like electric stuff near electric ears, and then he falls into it, and then he gets so much shocked, and then we see him in the hospital, and then we see Eddie we see Eddie there too. We see Eddie there too, just like helping him. And then we see him like shock everything around him, which is pretty cool. I still think that's a cool episode. And then we're actually going to be talking about Volume 1. So the first 3 episodes. And then we see Electro like go, and then he has this suit on, so like it wouldn't like shock. It wouldn't like turn him into Electro. And then when he didn't get his coffee, so then he was getting coffee from his favorite coffee shop. And then he shocked, and then he gets so mad that he goes away as Electro, and then Spider-Man and him fight. It's an amazing fight. I really like the fight from there. And then he does stop him, and then he goes away. And then in the third episode, which has Lizard in it, Doc Connors takes this thing, which he has been taking a lot, and then he ejects, since he does not have an arm. Look, he was like this. And then he injects himself with it, and then you see his arm grow back, and then he goes up to Billy, his son, and then he picks him up, and he's so happy because he finally got his arm back. He was actually looking at lizards and how they can regenerate their thing. They can regenerate stuff, so then their limbs, so then that. And then we see him like kind of like get these spots all over him, being like do. It looks so weird. And then he turns into the lizard. And then Peter's also trying to get pictures for the Daily Bugle, so then he webs it up. And then they also make this antidote. They make this antidote that will make someone's powers will make lizard's powers or anyone else's powers go away. So then he takes that. And then he goes, and then he fights the lizard before he gets Billy, his son. And then you see him. So then he webs his camera up, so like he can take some pictures. So then we see that, and then at the end, Peter gets fired because there was pictures of Lizard, and it says pictures taken by Peter Parker, and then he goes away, and then the last scene we see him web one of those things. And then he was thinking of taking it, but then he sees the Uncle Ben picture, so he just webs it under his desk. And that was volume 1. I will be making more videos like this, like I will be doing it with comics, like with the Death of Jane D. Wolf, Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut, and stuff like that. And then also I will be doing it for Nova Volume 1 and Nova Volume 2, the first two ones. So bye, peace, love, and hugs from Champion Billy. Peace out.